A 46-year-old woman was 9 months pregnant, and with nowhere else to turn, she asked her ex-husband to take responsibility. The child clearly wasn't his, yet he was expected to raise another man's baby. Her ex felt wronged and helpless. I just don't get it. Why did she sacrifice so much for that man? She doesn't bother him at all, but comes to you to clean up the mess. Exactly, I really don't understand it. I guess we're just too kind-hearted. That's karma. At 46, Jiangshu finally got what she wanted and gave birth to a baby boy weighing over 8 pounds. But outside the delivery room, there was no happy husband waiting to welcome the newborn. There was only one exhausted, helpless man. He was none other than Jiangshu's ex-husband, Yang Chuanxin. The baby had been born, but the biological father was nowhere to be found. With no money and no one to rely on, Jiangshu had no choice but to ask Yang Chuanxin for help. For the sake of their former marriage, Yang Chuanxin couldn't bear to see the mother and child end up on the streets, so he kindly took them in. But that kindness turned him into a total sucker. Formula, clothes, daily expenses, even the baby's household registration were all put under his name. In front of the camera, Yang Chuanxin was full of grievances. He said he paid for everything, even the socks on the baby's feet. He kept telling Jiangshu that his help was only temporary. He could never be her permanent shelter. So how did Jiangshu end up like this? Where did the biological father, the man who should have taken responsibility, go? And what would happen to Jiangshu and her baby? After a lot of searching, the designated driver named Tan Jihua, whom Jiangshu had mentioned, finally showed up under pressure from all sides. Very reluctantly, he came to the testing center and agreed to take a paternity test with Jiangshu and the baby. What do you mean? Because this whole thing is... We'll talk once the results come out, okay? If he's mine, I'll take responsibility. But if he isn't mine, there's no point talking about it now. Jiangshu looked especially worn down, as if life had beaten her down to the point where she could barely hold on. But when Tan Jihua appeared in front of her, her eyes instantly lit up, and her hope was written all over her face. But what broke her heart was that Tan Jihua looked at her and the baby in her arms with cold eyes, full of disgust, as if the sight of them annoyed him. Was this all just a misunderstanding? Could it be that the child wasn't his after all? But during the blood draw, Tan Jihua kept a dark expression the entire time. His eyes were cold, and he didn't even give the innocent baby a proper glance. As soon as the sample was taken, he turned and left, refusing to even leave his contact information, as if this whole situation were some plague he had to avoid. Tan Jihua said bluntly that he and Jiangshu had only met once, and it was nothing more than a one-time fling. He said that the very next day, Jiangshu blocked his WeChat and phone number, and the two had never contacted each other again. Now she suddenly showed up holding a baby, which he found completely ridiculous. He even suspected the child's real father was someone else, and that he was just being used as the fall guy. So, who exactly was the baby's father? Just that one time? Yes, just once. Then that's kind of uncertain. Not necessarily. I know that. The main thing is, the next day she blocked my WeChat and my phone number. It was only about 10 days later when she called me and I was stunned. Pregnant in just a few days? I'm 100% sure it wasn't from the days we were together. Tan Jihua then said that Jiang